So the pivot arc spray system is obviously an answer to a lot of those manpower problems and obviously knowledge problems, because it's something that you can program to do the job, and you just need somebody to obviously monitor that. So that does fix a problem, but there's also people out there that might be a little leery about just trusting machinery and robots to just handle the work. So what are some of the people's greatest fears for possibly robots in the thermal spray industry taking control of that?
Well, the robots not working properly, not being able to program them, and they're very complex to program, all those kinds of questions, where we've knocked down a lot of those problems. First of all, we can import the engineering drawing for a girder into the software for the pivot arc, so it knows the exact dimensions of the beam. Secondly, if you're gonna program it yourself, we have what's called a teach pendant. So you don't have to know a robot language, a deep robot language. You actually use a joystick to move the robot to where you want it. You stop it. You tell the software, this is my start point. And then you can move it to the next point and stop and tell it, okay, this is where I want to go to. And you can go right around and manually program an object that way if you don't have an engineering drawing. The beauty of the pivot arc is it can be used in all kinds of different shapes. So programming would be a fearful thing for people like, well, this is a complex shape. Again, if you use that teach pendant, you can teach it the points and you don't have to know the deep programming. Second is reliability. People are worried about, well, is the robot going to break? Well, you know what? If you take a look at how they make cars today, they're using robots for a tremendous amount of things on cars. And the car shapes are a lot more complex than many things that we spray. So they've got a really excellent track record on how to maintain robots and how to put them in an industrial application that they're extremely reliable, repeatable, and pretty easy to use.
Yeah, so that's something that's interesting, is because a lot of people, they probably know this. I mean, I would imagine they do know this. So anybody who might be hesitant about robots potentially making things easier for any kind of industry, like you said, the automotive industry has been using them for years, and everybody's driving vehicles. So it's anything that can make the process smoother should be welcomed, I would think, in this process, in the industry.
How many cars do you think are sprayed today by hand coming off the assembly line? None. All cars are sprayed using robots. And they look pretty darn shiny and nice, don't they? So I got to tell you, I'm really excited about this pivot arc technology. I've been working with it now 5-6 years, and I see the future with it. This is the future of thermal spray. If you'd like to talk a little bit more about it, give us a call at 724-229-5791. Drop in the email, bob@thermalspraydepot.com. I have many layers I can go into this with you and be glad to share it with you.